Good morning, boys and girls. We're on the Loyalhanna today. We've had 3 days of relatively cool weather with nighttime temperatures getting down into, the low 50s, touching the 40s in the mountains. And had a chance today that we can come out, get our feet wet, and hopefully prevent me from murdering somebody. So it's been a month since I've been in the water. And yeah, that's a scary proposition. So I found a section on Loyalhanna here. I haven't tested the temperature yet, but I'm just getting in the water and was looking for something with deep pockets. And we have a stretch in the gorge that has big, huge rocks like this all through it. And you get these huge little swells and deep pockets when when the water gets high enough, it'll dig out behind that rock. And I'm gonna try to mess around with some of this today. So I'm gonna work my way across, get downstream a little bit, and start working my way up here and see what we can do today here. We've got a couple hours, and I really need to go fishing. There you go, guys. 67. That's awesome. I waited till a little bit later in the morning till the sun got up just a touch. It's just really like outside temperatures, maybe 70, low 70s right now. So you can see all these little pockets that hoping these fish can move up into, and it's oxygenated water. I got a big pool up here I want to hit, and maybe we'll work our way into some of the slower water if it gets too warm too quick. So we're going to keep an eye on it and yeah, try to exploit our conditions here. I've already spotted a golden in one of those pockets that I'm talking about. Maybe you can see that light gold spot. You can see where the two riffles are, and right where the second riffle starts to rise, you can see that light color in there. Now that rock that's sitting in front of him, okay, might be the size of a basketball, and it's creating this whole probably 15-foot dynamic that those fish, this middle of this has got dug out. They can sneak up in there, not have to work very hard, because you got water going off this side and you got water going, the main flow going off the other side. So it's just a perfect spot for them to sit there and feed. And maybe we'll get lucky today and get a hook in one. Trying not to disturb anything, but this deep pool right here at the bottom that I want to hit first before we start going upstream. But I have to be careful. Oh shit, that's a beaver. Through about a foot of mud right now, just trying not to disturb things too much. There we go. I've been wanting to come up here all summer long to try to get good conditions and the water being low, so that I can see structures and stuff in here, that I can take advantage of that info when the water is at a normal level. So I don't know that we'll catch many fish, but I'm hoping we do. I'm going to start at the bottom of this pool and kind of work my way up, and we'll go from there. didn't think I was being very careful walking through there. I really didn't see that I scared anything out, so I'm gonna go down to this next section here and see what we can find. I did find this on this rock. That's awesome. This is just a shell, of course, but look at the size of them things. That's stonefly. You didn't know that? There's the underside. But look how long those toes are. That's my finger. That's as long as that from that second knuckle. Cool. Okay, guys. I probably walked about a couple 100 yards worth of stream downstream. I knew there was deeper water here, and it's really getting warm up top there. I haven't even wet a line yet, but I wasn't able to be very quiet walking down to the spot because of the weeds are bordering where I'm at. So I had to walk through the water, and I wasn't able to be very quiet. And as I was walking, I was watching it, but I did not spook up one single fish. And that concerned me that it just might be a little too warm up there still. So I hustled down here. I'm gonna jump in the shade here and drag something through these deep pockets. I got a double nymph rig. I got a Cocoa Puff up top and a Jack Daniels down below. I'm already seeing fish down here. The angle on the sun up above, it was really hard to see any movement. So I'm already seeing them like turn over and flash. I'm gonna work my way down in here slowly so I don't make any mud. It seems so much quieter once I got under the trees. I feel like I have to whisper. Okay, I got something new. I got about 6.5 foot of tippet on. But all year long, I've been using this leader that was made by Adams, and it was like this ceramic coated stuff, super thin, too thin actually, but it was so slick when you were casting, and that's what I liked about it. Well, once the water started, or the temperature started getting a little bit warmer, I started getting these curls, you know, in this product, and heard somebody say, it might have been Olson say, you know, that the resin, if you keep your rod or your reel or your line in the car, the temperature gets too hot and it destroys that resin and it starts getting curly. So when I ordered that stuff a year or so ago, they have very few sizes for, you know, the setup that I'm using. It's just too light of a line, so I went with the heaviest that they had at the time. I checked back again here this past summer and found that they got to go up a size that was available. So that's what I have on here. This one is made by Solderini, and it is like a 0x diameter. The yellow is nice in these summertime conditions. That's what I used to fish with when I first started to learn this a couple years ago, and it was nice for the cameras, for you guys. It's nice for me to still see a take, and yeah, I'm excited to put it into action. Yeah, the water 67 when I tested up above. So it's a bit chilly to stand here and wade in, that's for sure. Stuff is casting nice. I don't even have any or need any color, you know, like a pink on it or anything. This yellow works great. I was up here a number of weeks ago when I was going through the cycle of, boy, do I want to mess with that atom stuff curling all the time or just switch in the summer. And I went back to chameleon for maybe 2 tries. And I was like, oh no, that's enough. I'll put up with the coiling. The nice thing about these lines is, I mean, maybe that's the good thing, is they send you a 100-meter spool, you know, so you can just put it on your damn reel, and you know, when something gets curly, you cut off 15 feet. That'll last you the whole season doing it that way. I saw a fish rolling around on the other side of this on my way down. So I was I'm working my way up. He's up off of that point. Last time I was in this hole, there was a fish that was up in the column, or up in the center of the pool that was doing that. Maybe they're talking. I have like a big sunspot out there that I can see the whole way to the bottom. I'm trying to cast out through it to see if I can see any kind of motion. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay down here. Wasn't planning on fishing this today. I'm not trying to be too careful here. Speed fishing. Fish. Missed fish. I think that fish pulled on that 6 times before I tried to set the hook. God damn. Let's see if he's stupid. Alright, here's the honey spot. Yep. That's a nice bow. Come on, dude. Woo. Beauty. Hopefully I didn't tire you out too hard. It didn't seem like that was an issue. Jack Daniels right in the top of the mouth. Off he goes. All right. More oxygenated water it is. Let's see if I can't steal another one out of there. Another nice bow. It's a real nice bow. Just trying to attack me. Oh, he's pretty. Come on, dude. Wow. What a beautiful fish. Hang tight, brother. Hang tight. Look at that beauty, huh? Well, he wasn't waiting for me. Jeez, I can see his spot. Or his stripe. 6 feet away underwater. Alright. Nice fish. Was a nice fish too. So far below me. Alright, so they're either waking up or we're getting smarter. Wanted to go back down through here with a caddis since I'm pulling stuff. So the fish are definitely in the faster water. We learned that. And they're eating a Jack Daniels, but we already knew they'd eat that. So I'm gonna put a caddis on. They haven't touched Doka Puff. Maybe put something with a little color in there. Maybe some hot mustard. Alright guys, changed up. I got a little stinger caddis with a purple bead on the top. It's this one. And this olive artigon that I've been really having good luck with this year. We're going to go back through the same 30-40 feet and see if we can't scare something different up. Another nice fish. Man. So strong. So strong. Dude, I thought that was Jaws coming at me. Got all of Paragon. First cast in there. Beauty. Oh, he's got a bad sore on him. Hey guys, I got back up to the corner here. Went back to the original rig that I had on, which was a Jack Daniels on the bottom. And, oh no, it's not the original. I have an olive Paragon on the top. I wasn't gonna fish the slower parts after what I learned down here, but I kind of want to get in position by angling my way over to where the turn is over there, and this might be the quietest way to do that. Another beautiful bow. Man, colors are just phenomenal. Come on. On the Jack Daniels again. Just beautiful. A nicer fish. Oh, there we go. That one took the Paragon. Beauty. It's 3 casts in a row. Come on, dude. This way. So dark. That was on Jack Daniels. This one's even bigger. Keep them coming. I don't even want to move my feet. Even get another one. That's a nice fish. Feels like it, maybe. switch to the other side of the creek here. Because I want to stay in the flow. And everything gets pushed to the side, so. I set the hook on that fish and it didn't move. So I put my rod down again and then he started swimming away. Alright. Come on, dude. Too deep, I think. I raised that one up about 6 inches, maybe a foot, and drifted it through there and he took it. The water was 67 when we got in a couple hours ago, 71 now. Might be a good reason why things have stopped.